Hi guys, how's it going? It's now March the 10th, Saturday. It's about 3 p.m. Central Standard Time, and I want to do a quick update on Litecoin. I've been doing a lot of updates recently because I've been planning my positions and planning my entries, and I think that as a good trader, or any trader, right, what they should do is they should focus a lot on planning and doing a lot of technical analysis. This way it's going to allow you to enter at the proper time. Every trader should always enter with a game plan. You got to make sure that you understand exactly why you're entering, where your exits are going to be, and where your stop losses are going to be. So this is going to be a fairly quick update, just an afternoon update on Litecoin. So for the people that are still tuning in, I apologize if I sound like I'm out of breath right now. I was chasing my dog around and she's got a lot of energy, I kid you not. So for the people that are new to the channel, welcome. And we're going to quickly go over what's been going on with Litecoin. So Litecoin has done 5 beautiful waves up, like that. And it's done an ABC correction thus far. ABC. And we see that it has fallen to the golden pocket with an exact extension of 1-to-1 for A to B. I apologize in advance, or not in advance, but for my live streams, they're not nearly as serious, right? So I'm going to keep my videos a combination of live stream and also much more serious ones, like the ones I'm about to make that are not live streamed. So we see it falling right to the golden pocket, and a lot of you guys are probably still holding on to this position from 180, which is a good thing as well. I hope that you guys laddered some of your profits. I made a video earlier today in regards to this being literally the top, and I entered a short position live for you guys, did a few live trades as well. So what we're concerned with right here is how far is it going to go down. Now I don't know exactly how far Bitcoin's going to go down, but if we cover Bitcoin really quickly, because that's very important to understand that Bitcoin can easily dictate what the rest of the market does, right? If we draw our resistance as this hard resistance right here as a slope trend line, we could easily see a bounce off of what was previously the hard resistance now as a support, right? So I'm hoping for it to get no lower than 8,300 and just puncturing it a little bit before bouncing heavily above this trend line. So because I do expect Bitcoin to downtrend a little bit more, it also makes sense for us to take a look at Litecoin to see exactly how far this could come down, right? So let's clear everything up right here. We see Litecoin, it's made about 5 waves here with a leading first wave diagonal, and that was easily called. A leading first wave diagonal looks something like that. And upon the 5th touch up there for the 5th wave, ends up breaking down. And let's see exactly how far this could go down based on ABC. So perhaps it could drop down to 171, but we also have to take our Fibonacci extensions right here. So we take our Fibonacci extension. Whoops, I think I'm drawing this completely wrong. Too many lines. We see it actually falling below the 1-to-1 already. If you guys take a look on here, right? So this was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 coming down right here. Take a look, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And this was an ABC somewhere up there that it made. Now it looks like it's doing, excuse me, it's doing an extended C wave right here with a possibility of it even reaching down to the 161. So in my other videos, I was suggesting a laddering technique, right? Where perhaps it could have bounced at the 382 level at 180. Perhaps it could bounce at the 0.5 level. So right here is actually a very reasonable place for it to bounce, in my opinion. I think at the golden pocket, because if we look at Bitcoin, it seems to be right in between the 0.5 and the 618 Fibonacci level. So I'm definitely going to be super interested in Litecoin, as most people should be in general, right? There's a very strong market sentiment to buy around the 618 Fibonacci level. Whether people are Fibonacci traders or not, it's actually irrelevant because a lot of people, guys, are super interested around these levels. So I would definitely keep an eye out for these levels, which could coincide with where Bitcoin will bounce as well. And if you guys take that chance, remember that without risk, there's no possibility of reward, right? So around this golden pocket zone right here is definitely going to be an ideal place, even around the wave 2 territory right here. The wave 4 territory was right there. That's where it had a lot of hesitation to go down. But eventually, of course, it just shattered right through it. And because it shattered right through it, the next relevant swing low position is around these regions here. So between 175 and 171, I personally believe that it will make a strong bounce. And even though Bitcoin may correct even further than that, we got to remember that not every single coin follows and whistles to the tune of Bitcoin. So we have to take these chances and play the game of probability and where it could possibly land. So I just wanted to give you guys a very quick update with where Bitcoin or where Litecoin could possibly end up heading to. Do you guys believe that it's a strong possibility that we could bounce right off of this golden zone or this golden ratio around the golden pocket? Possibly. Definitely. Every coin has pretty much done a waves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 thus far, right? If we look on the bigger picture of everything from February 6th, let's go back a few days now. So February 6th was where pretty much the big bounce happened, right? We see that Bitcoin, or Litecoin rather, has retraced exactly to the golden pocket already, right? Now, will it actually head all the way back down here again? It's possible, but we also have to play the game of probability and understand that this is the first subwave up, going up right here. So keep an eye, guys, on these possible zones right here. Definitely keep an eye between 172 and 171. Make sure you guys understand that there must be confirmation first before you enter a trade. Here it would more so just be taking a chance and risking it, but based on everything that we have seen thus far, there is a very strong likelihood that it could bounce above 171. If not, of course, the next previous area that it could bounce is perhaps the 786 Fibonacci level. And the next very relevant zone would be a double bottom that we would assume. If it breaks that, then clearly we haven't corrected entirely all the way yet. And that would be some sort of concern in my opinion. So if we go to the Fibonacci level, if it doesn't hold above this region right here, the 150, or sorry, the 159, 160 ranges, understand that the next reasonable place for it to bounce would most likely be probably this region over here, between the 137 and the 141 range. Although let's hope that it doesn't actually get there, guys. Let's hope that this golden pocket right here was strong enough to actually hold. And if it is strong enough to hold, that's going to be great. I mean, ideally, you want it to bounce well above 170, right? Or sorry, 160 range right here. But I'm definitely going to take a chance myself in this golden pocket around the 171 range. Now, if you entered there, and let's say that it actually bounced, well, the next reasonable target based on Fibonacci, computer's a little bit laggy here, would definitely be still around the $206 range and up. And the next reasonable target after that would be 228. Just make sure you guys understand as well that not every trade is a guaranteed winner, right? We have been very successful with Litecoin thus far on catching the bottom and catching the top. And we've also projected many different extension targets already. Is it likely for it to bounce at the 171? Yeah, it's very likely. But know that nothing is a guaranteed winner, right? Excuse me. I'm starting to get a little bit of a sore throat because I've been talking a lot and I'm combining it with smoking as well. It's definitely not a good thing at all, right? So, am I in a position for Litecoin right now? No, I'm not in a position for Litecoin. If you guys are very curious about my bias and where I stand right now, this is it right here. I'm always transparent. In my last video, I bought 10,000 Ripple, and now I'm at 20,000 Ripple. So I'm starting to slowly ladder my buys here. So yeah, I'm not in a Litecoin position yet, but I'm extremely interested in this golden pocket as well, because we've seen it land there many times. Now, if we actually enter there, guys, there's a very strong likelihood if it bounces that we will reach at least $206 or even higher than that to 228. So a possible wave that we could see, since the ABC is done already, could be something like that, right? So I just thought I'd share my quick thoughts and keep it to a 10-minute video and give you guys an update for the people that are looking at Litecoin and are holding big positions. I'm going to keep these very quick updates that are not live streamed to about 10-20 minutes at most. So these are my thoughts for Litecoin. Excuse me there once again. I feel very embarrassed to cough in front of you guys. So I hope you guys have had a very successful time trading Litecoin so far. And when I tweet, guys, whenever I tweet that I feel that it is a top, you know, take it with a grain of salt, right? Don't treat it as if it's the word. Even if you guys don't understand the technical analysis, try your best to understand it and why it's the top. If you guys understand why I'm making these types of calls, if you'd like to call them, please try your best to understand the reasoning behind it, because my ultimate goal is to improve you guys as a trader to be self-sufficient. I mean, imagine if all you guys became amazing traders and I didn't have to do this kind of technical analysis. And some of you guys rose to the top and got really good with your technical analysis. Heck, there'd be an army of baby whales, and I wouldn't have to do this kind of TA myself, and maybe I can rely on you guys down the road to do a lot of the TA for me, right? That's the ultimate goal, to have a lot of self-sufficient traders that I can look up to down the road as well. So please never follow blindly. We have to appreciate that we've been very successful with Litecoin so far, and it has been absolutely my #1 pick in terms of profit. And you know, we nailed it from 160. We nailed the top for the people that ended up shorting. I shorted it from 190, 192, I believe, and I closed it early at 184. I could have definitely made a lot more of a profit, but of course my emotions got in the way as well, and my target was around 181. I didn't quite hit it that early. I closed my position in front of you guys at about 184, but I'm still happy with my profit. I can't complain. I've actually closed the majority of my long positions already near the top there, and I'm definitely interested in buying it again soon, because we have to take these chances, like I always say. Without risk, there's no possibility of reward. And hopefully we can definitely catch this bounce, because I believe that it's going to be a very profitable next few months for Litecoin. So other than that, guys, I hope that you've been very profitable thus far. But more importantly, I hope that you guys have gained an immense amount of knowledge, right? And stayed very cautious as well. If you guys love these videos that I'm producing to help out the public, definitely share it. Definitely like it as well. If you guys have made a killer profit and you'd like to donate to the Luna Cryptocurrency Piggy Bank, you're definitely welcome to as well. But please never beyond your means, okay? Other than that, have yourself a great day, and I'll keep you guys updated down the road. Bye now.